Hey guys, Chainer here again, and today we're going to be talking about Furious Charge animation canceling. Alright, so this is something that's been around, or I've known about for a little over a month, and it's not something I necessarily like or agree with, but it's part of the game whether you like it or not. I'm hoping it gets fixed, but it's been in the game long enough now to the point where, until they fix it, I am personally going to use it, and I would recommend for others to use it. It's not necessarily completely bad, but it's just something that I'd rather not be in the game completely. But when you're looking at it in a competitive manner, like, people like me who like to push the leaderboards and get to the top 10 ranks and all that stuff, someone who's using this versus someone who's not using this is going to have a severe advantage. And it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. So, what it is basically when you charge, there is an animation that your barbarian does. He hunches over, he charges, and then he gets back up. And while he's getting back up, you can't do anything. You can't move, you can't charge again. It doesn't matter even if you have charge up. It's like a split second. So I'm going to demonstrate that. I'm just going to hold my Furious Charge down and let the two charges go off. Alright, so now you saw that little pause in the middle. Like he charged once, paused for a split second, and then charged again. Alright, so that's the animation I'm talking about. And now, a way to cancel this animation is to use Force Move. I'm going to demonstrate this, and then I'll show you how to set up Force Move. But Force Move makes it so that you just move. So if I click my banner or something, it's not going to click the banner. It's not going to click the waypoint. It's not, if I click a mob, it's not going to set off my ground stomp that I have on my left click, or frenzy if that's what you had. It's just to move. That's it. I have my Force Move bound to my thumb mouse and also my spacebar on my keyboard. And then I have Force Stand. So now if I click Force Stand, then I go to click, it's going to set off my ground stomp. So Force stand is naturally bound to Shift. Force Move, you'll have to bind yourself. Alright, so now what we're going to do here is we're going to charge, and then we're going to be holding Force Move the whole time because it just makes this easier. But what's really going on is that you charge, and then you click Force Move, and it would break the animation of your barb getting back up. So it'll allow you to just charge really fast. I'm going to show you here right now. So I'm going to start Force Moving, and then I'm going to spam my charge. As you can see, there was no pause in the middle of the two charges. No pause at all like there was before. So I'll show you one more time without the animation canceling. You see that pause? So that's the difference, and that's, why I say it's quite a severe advantage. Now, let's just go into a greater rift real quick. And I'm not going to do the whole rift, but I just want to pull some mobs together and show you like a pack of without the animation canceling, and then a pack with the animation canceling. Oh, I'm sorry. We have to go into the menu and show you how to bind your Force Move. Force Move is something you should have bound regardless of this or not. You want to be able to Force Move. You want to be able to kind of walk through mobs without clicking on them and setting off your left click ability. So press Escape, go into your options, and then go to key bindings right here. I know my overlay is kind of blocking it. I apologize, but it's right here. It's the last one. Click on that. Now you're going to scroll down a little bit by gameplay. Now, as you can see here, Force Stand still. Mine's bound to Shift. That's what it's naturally bound to, so I just use Shift. Force Move. Now, Force Move, like I said, I have it bound to my spacebar and I have it bound to my mouse. Whichever one I want to use. I don't know, if my thumb's feeling a little tired, I'll just use my space. If I don't feel like using my keyboard, then I'll use my mouse. So, just go down to Force Move and bind it to whatever you want, whatever's comfortable for you. Make sure you have that regardless. Some people use their middle mouse wheel. I'm not a fan of it because I like to hold down my movement. So I'm not going to click and hold my middle mouse wheel. That, it's a lot of pressure you got to put on something like a middle mouse wheel to click it down. And if you want to use the scroll itself, then like every scroll is a click. So you can't just like scroll and then move around by holding it. You got to keep scrolling. Every time you scroll, you know, I'll scroll and then I'll move there and then I'll scroll and move there. But you can't like hold it down and do that kind of stuff. Alright, so now let's go into the Greater Rift 40. And I'm going to demonstrate the force move animation canceling on Furious Charge. So let's go ahead. This is without the animation canceling. Again, this is without animation canceling. As you can see, there's a little pause in between every one of my charges. And now we're going to move on and we're going to display with animation canceling. Okay. This is with animation canceling. Look how fast I'm charging. Look how fast I'm killing everything. Because there's no animation, so it's basically like I have one of the slowest two-handers in the game, and my Furious Charge is being set off as fast as if I was faster than if I was wearing two daggers. Now this is without. Without. Now this is with. You could definitely see the difference. I'd say with the animation canceling, if you're just charging like directly on top of mobs, then you're probably putting out maybe 50% more DPS. Now, if you're just charging across the screen like this, then it's not really giving a huge advantage, but still, the fact that you don't have to stay in one spot for that split second really helps you out. This is with animation canceling. Look how fast I'm just melting through the packs. So, yeah, that's it, guys. This is the trick. Like I said, it's not something I really like. It would be nice if the devs Blizz saw this and fixed it as soon as possible. Hopefully they fix it before people make any serious leaderboard pushes. Because if they fix this after someone already cleared a Greater Rift 55 solo Barbarian, then they're gonna really screw everyone. Which sucks, you know. They really need to be on top of this stuff. So, you know, once that happens, I say you gotta leave it for the season. But if they can manage to fix this before anyone really clears like those 53, 54 plus, although I think Barbs could go a little higher even without the animation canceling. Now, on non-season, when this patch first hit, I did manage to clear, what was it, Greater Rift 50. I did that without the animation canceling. Man, I've been getting horrible packs. This rift is not too great. But yeah, I managed to get 50 without the animation canceling. Where this animation canceling is gonna really kick in is when you're doing greater rifts and mobs have lots of HP, because you stack them on top of each other and then you spam away, and that's where it's kicking in, because you're getting like, basically you're getting a crazy ridiculous amount of attack speed. That's basically what's happening. A simple way to explain it. So anyways, yeah, like I said, that's it, guys. That's it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you want, like, subscribe, share. Be much appreciated. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later. Ah.